We're getting a few okras off of these okra, but they're petering out right now. And I feel like I want this space to put my cabbages and rutabagas and turnips in. Ah, the decisions. Do I take out a plant that's going to give me maybe 5 more okra so I could plant something else? I suppose when you put it that way, yes. Yes, I will. Just makes sense. We got to free up our gaps right now in the grocery row gardens so I can get the fall stuff in and we can have lots and lots of roots in the ground. The okra have been really good, but we have a couple other beds that are still producing, so we'll just open this gap up right here, cut down our cover crop, and put in some beautiful brassicas. Now the only thing I have left in here are 2 cassavas, which may or may not survive the winter because they were planted later and there were little pieces of cuttings and they're tiny, so we shall see. But I can plant brassicas in here now. Just got to clear some spots. We put our black-eyed peas and okra in here and then shred them all up. Now they're mulch.
So we're getting ready for the fall. David's been working back here and cutting stuff down, getting ready to put in some cabbages and other brassicas. Here we've got some beans and some kind of squash that I can't remember what it is. And they're not doing so well. We have some sort of a pest that is a problem. It looks kind of like a grasshopper-y thing, but very, very tiny. We had them last fall as well, and they are chewing, or actually I think they're sucking the life out of the plants, but the plants are getting very yellow, and they just look very sick. They don't look good. They don't look happy. So instead of spraying poison, we are trying to give them extra fertility. In this case, we're giving them some worm tea in hopes that they can build themselves up and fight out this problem, and we'll see how it goes.
jump up there. The kitty's like, Poppy, walk. Walk the other way.
My son and I built some wild bee, wasp, insect houses here. He made one out of this 1-gallon jug and we hung it up here in the end of the garden. You could see where the mason bees or wasps or something have built in there and then they've broken out, it looks like. Kind of nice to bring a little extra life into the garden. Do you see these cassava? I mean, some of these are 9 feet tall, so we don't know if they're going to thrive in Alabama, but I'd say it's a pretty good bet. They're going to freeze down in a little bit, and we can reset some of these beds and get ready. Right now, like I've been saying the last month, this is a transition period, but you know, it was 50-something degrees last night, and it's low 70s right now. It feels like there's air conditioning outside. So gardening is getting exciting again. Even though I know these guys are gonna freeze, I think, man, if it just stays warm enough for the next month or two, we could probably get some roots off of them. And if not, we're gonna have to cut them down, protect the cuttings so we have planting material for next year, and then cover the bases of them with mulch like you would do with tender perennials up north, and then get them to carry through. You can do that with cassava. People don't know how far north you can grow cassava because they aren't trying it. And I met some Cubans down in North Florida, not that far climate-wise from right here, and they were growing it successfully because you gotta have it, you know? I mean, they knew this plant. And so I am doing the same thing here and just kind of pushing the zone on it. But as the seasons change, we're going to be clearing through here and then planting in all kinds of new stuff, and you'll see that happening. But as I go out into the garden with my wife in the evenings and hang out with the kids and do some planting, I just kind of want to bring you guys along so you can see what's going on and how it is working out over the course of the season. So thanks for joining me today. I appreciate you being here. If you want to learn more about grocery row gardening, be sure to check out my grocery row gardening book. I'll put a link below. I explain how I built the system, how it works, and I invite you to join the experimentation with me. There's a lot of people that are trying it right now and it's really exciting to see. So if you want to join in on that, I'll put a link below this video. Thanks for watching, and until next time, may your thumbs always be green. And he walks with me and he talks with me, and he tells me I am his own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known.